I'm quite emotional tonight. Welcome to day 23 of the 100-day video journal challenge. So, I'm just feeling kind of sad today. I was looking at the ceiling this evening thinking about when I was little, I used to lie on our couch, uh, like with my back on the couch, my head hanging off where your legs are, and my legs up on the back of the couch, flopping over. And I used to lie upside down on the couch and stare at the ceiling and look at the knots in the wood and make stories about the people that I could see there. Like I'd see like a witch and a house and a tree, and I'd make up all these stories about the different parts of the ceiling. I'm feeling a lot right now. I'm feeling a bit lonely right now. Just feeling a bit lonely. So that's okay. It's perfectly okay. it's it's actually really nice to have a space where I can just check in with how I'm feeling and open up about it, Because life can get really overstimulating, and there's a lot of expectations and responsibilities and negotiations. And sometimes it's nice just to be where I'm at and not have to worry about what anyone thinks. So this is good for me. I don't know how this is going to turn into some sort of blog, but but it's good for me anyway. Yeah. I don't know how this turns into something that anyone ever wants to watch. But I'm committed to the process, and I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm feeling quite emotional. Holding it together isn't dishonest, but it feels a bit dishonest somehow. It's not always okay to be vulnerable. And that's okay too. Like as much as like vulnerability is very important to me and emotional honesty is very important to me, but it's also very important to me to honor whatever's going on, and sometimes you just do the best you can, and that means sometimes you can't be honest about how you're feeling. Sometimes you can't tell someone that they've hurt you, or be honest about feeling unsafe because you're not in a safe place. And that's okay. That's totally okay. Um it's not like this obligation to be vulnerable all the time, to be raw all the time. I don't think that's healthy or wise, because not everyone's going to understand, not everyone's going to care. I do my best to be as honest as possible as often as possible, but it's not always. And knowing that difference, I think that's part of emotional maturity, knowing when it's not worth it, knowing when which battles to pick. I don't feel like taking the anti-confrontational route right now. And I don't want to be disrespectful, and I don't want to be rude. I want to be gracious. I want to be gracious. I got to find out how to be gracious and honor myself at the same time. That's the big question right now. How does one do that? I'm such a brash, kind of clumsy person. I've got this fucking obnoxious laugh and loud voice and opinionated person, and I would love to have grace and poise. I think those are beautiful things. Um, I'd like to cultivate that more in my life without losing the puppy. I mean, sometimes I like sharp edges and